Hey TikTok, hey YouTube. Yeah, of course it's been raining in Tennessee, 'cause this is what it do. But yeah, I was watching Joe Scarborough this morning, and he was talking about, he just said Donald Trump has a low approval rating, but the Democrats, they really have a low approval rating. And then he went on and on and on about what the Democrats should do and how the Democrats need to have a message as if we don't have a message. And the reason that we lost is because we didn't have a message and Kamala had a message. Donald Trump didn't have a message. And he's talking about they got to do more than just say they don't like this guy, because that's what they did last time. That's not what was done. Just the lies, the lies, the lies. But then I realized he's such an elitist because he had another guy on from Trump's administration, and he was saying that how we're beating China with the tariffs, and how we didn't blink. China blinked. No, we blinked. We blinked. And China's tariffs are still at 10%. America's at 38%. So we still have a 38% tax on things coming in from China. And so then he was saying, well, it'll be so diluted by the time it comes in. No, it won't. You could already see it in the stores. So that's a lie. And then this is just a 90-day reprieve. What happens after 90 days? Y'all better sell your money. Me too. Me too. But I realized with these elitists, y'all, that's just how they think. They don't have a clue. They had the nerve to say, and the China regime is just trying to keep the Communist Party together, and they want to make sure that everybody's happy. And in America, they just want to make sure that everybody at the top is wealthy. Be doggone to everybody else. See, that's what they want to do. But they don't never talk about that. We're so busy to talk about everybody else's problems. What about ours? And talk about everybody else's social problems and civil rights problems as if we don't have them. Just because we don't talk about it don't mean that we ain't got a problem. And then they were saying, not on Joe, but I saw on an Economic Guy Watch, he said over 60% of Americans do not have $1,000 on hand in case of emergency. Me included. Do not have that to just pull that out in case of an emergency without that hurting your bottom line or without having to redo your budget. And Trump is running around on our tax dollars, not for something for America, to Saudi Arabia and all of these places. He's running around for his business. And then had the audacity, the unmitigated gall yesterday to say that if he didn't accept that $400 million plan, that we're going to get, that our tax dollars will get redesigned in the inside, and then he'll go on his merry way in 3 years, that we were stupid. No, we're stupid if we do allow him to get a plane that we pay for to put our stuff in as him being president, and then he go along his merry way. That's what would be stupid. Why your kids go hungry. I know y'all seeing it. When you go to the grocery store, you don't see people with them baskets full. Not even the young girls with food stamps. I live in the inner city. I know. Their baskets are not even full because prices are so high. A pack of hamburger meat, $22. A 12 roll of toilet tissue, $11. So almost $1 a roll. And that's on the cheap end. Don't try to get Charmin. Come on now. But yet they trying to tell us yippee-yay and everything is so good. And by golly, you all should be just so happy because we're doing a wonderful job. Wow. Everyday average Americans are out here hungry, depressed, can't pay our bills. But we too should be happy. Get out of here with that. From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, we're going to keep them honest here, baby. We're going to keep them honest. And we're going to hold their feet to the fire, no matter who they are. I had to turn it off Joe and turn it on the toddler show for my grandbaby. Because I was like, he doing so many lies, I can't even take another one. I can't even take it. We're going to get it out the mud. Don't worry about cancel culture. Stay woke. So you ain't got to get woke. America was built from the bottom up, never the top down. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution.